Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Amalina binti Cik Abdul Wahab. My matric number is 285780.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is NADIA binti Ali and my matric number is 287379.
So today my friend AZREEN, Nadia and I will talk about an interesting topic, which is entertainment is part of living our life. For your information, entertainment is a form of activity that holds the attention and interest of an audience or give pleasure and delight. It can be an idea or a task, but it more likely to be one of the activities or events that have developed over thousands of years, specifically for the purpose of keeping an audience attention. There are a lot of entertainment in our country. For instance, music, movies, TV shows, dance, theater, travel, and many more. So I will explain briefly about the examples of entertainment in our country. Firstly, movies. Basically, there are four types of genres, which are romance, action, comedy, and horror. As for me, I prefer to watch comedy movies because it carries my stress. Uh, People can choose whether they want to watch movies on their own or with their family, friends, and also relatives. They also can choose whether they want to watch movies at home or at the cinema. I like to watch movie at home because I can watch it with my family. At the same time, people can spend their time with their beloved ones. After that, music. Music is a way to express feeling that might be hard to express otherwise. Some people really like to listen to music to release their stress, especially students. Um, it can help us to calm down and relax on a bad day. As for me, I prefer to listen to Korean music because I think it is because I really like to watch K drama. I think that's why I really like to listen to Korean music.
Thank you to AMALINA for the good explanation. So I would like to share with you guys about the rest types of entertainment, which is dance, TV shows, and playing video games. For your information, dance is something that we can be performing an art form consisting of sequence of movement, either improvised or purposely selected. For me, I was very enjoyed with dancing because it can release my stress. In the other hand, dancing is a tiny part in a moving story, a tale told through the combination of dancing and music. It's also the easiest way to show an emotion like smile and sadness in the throne, and the best part is we can lose our weight when dancing. Next is about TV shows. I know that the most of teenagers like to watch TV shows. I agree that there are many channels are showing a good shows lately because during MCO, everybody just stay at home and watch televisions. But the Korean TV shows are very underrated because it was very good and the best among the best for me. Like Korean dramas, movies, even some shows like Running Man that very caught my interest to watch it. This is because the quality of the expressions is very real. As for me, I choose to watch Korean dramas during my leisure time like Descendant of the Sun and more than that. So this is my best types of entertainment, which is playing video games. During MCO, I spent almost my whole time at night to play video games with my classmates. At that time, I was very addicted to play PUBG Mobile. At first, I used to be a noob player, but when I kept practicing it, and so yeah, I got to be a pro player and enter game competition at school. Actually, playing video games can make us release our stress, and not all of video games are useless, like many of it also can produce us money if they're good at it. In addition, there are more of young people playing video games to make it as a side income. That's why sometimes something we choose as hobby also lead us to good things if we know the right time.
Pros of entertainment. Firstly, people can spend their leisure time. For example, people can watch movies with their friends, family, and also relatives. Since we are in COVID-19 endemic, we are sure that everyone, especially teenagers, are waiting for these moments and they are very excited to watch movies with their friends, family, and also relatives at the cinema. They can laugh and enjoy their movie time together. After that, people can get a lot of knowledge. For instance, people can get a lot of knowledge by watching TV shows. Watching TV shows allows people to explore their mind and feel things that they would not normally feel within the real world to escape the reality. At the same time, they can know and feel other people's life. They will realize that not everyone in this world are the same. Everyone in this world has their own stories, and not everyone is lucky. So, people can be more grateful because they are the lucky ones and have a bright future. After that, people can release their stress and tension. As we know, teenagers, especially students, are quite stressed and do not have much time to do any fun activities because they need to complete all their homework, assessment, and also assignment in a short time. So it will be hard for them to manage their time properly. We know that stress is quite dangerous for all of us, especially students, because it can affect our mental health. For example, a student can watch movies or listen to music in order to release their stress. As for information, listening to music can boost our mood. So, as a result, a student can release their stress and forget all the problems by listening to music. And lastly, people can improve their skills and show their talents. For instance, when people participate in any events or activities, they will use their new talents and skills. For example, people can show their skill in dancing or singing and others. So other people will be impressed with their talents. At the same time, we can gain our confidence and we can reduce the insecurity.
But like Amalina said, there is a pros and cons for entertainment. That's why we should spend our time wisely in entertaining ourselves. If not, there will be a lot of disadvantages of entertainment towards ourselves, like become addicted to watching televisions, playing games, and so on. This also risks ourselves to get obesity and overweight and weaken eye muscles because we didn't care about things around us. An example is me. I have become addicted to playing video games until late night. That affected of my sleep schedule, and I also don't want to be socialized with other and just want to stay at my own room. Things like this you can say it as I was developed a bad behavior when I do not like to communicate with others. That's why we should manage our time wisely in doing things we like. So, in conclusions, we have right to entertain ourselves, but know the right time and the limit so we do not overuse it. It is because sometimes, like I and Amalina said, there will be a pros and cons in everything we do, including entertain ourselves. So we must be good in control it. In addition, it should be no problem if we entertain ourselves in watching some dramas after hectic weeks or just go out to release our stress. That's all from us. Thank you.